All right, a little bit of update on projects I got going on right now. So obviously I have the M18 rebuild still going on. I got a new crank, well, a used crank at least, from eBay for my M18 rebuild. Measured the journals for the rods last night. Those look really good. They look pretty clean. There's a couple little spooches on there, but nothing I think is going to cause any real problems. Those are very usable journals. I'm a little bit concerned, not really, but a little bit about the shape of this seal, or the surface the seal rides on. You know, it's got a little bit of schmoo on it. This one in the back here looks like it's in much better shape, but I'm a little concerned about that, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. We'll see. I just have to make sure I drive it to the right depth. I surfaced the heads for it the other day, so those are looking pretty good. I got the rebuild parts there. I had to order, since the old crank was 10 thousandths under, I had 10 thousandths under rods ordered, but I actually have some regular standard size ones coming. This was the old crank I worked on. It's probably still usable, and you know, if I was just a quick and dirty rebuild, and I have, you know, next time I rebuild an engine, I might consider using that one. But I have this other good one that came out of the KT17 that I've been working on that I'll probably get ground. This one got hot, really hot. You can see the marks here where it got hot. So got that going on. Over here, I had the this cub apart. Let's turn the lights on here. I had this cub apart just last week or so. It's got a new coil in it. I got a, can't really see it there, the lights come up, but I mounted this coil. I probably need to make a better mount for it, but it seems to work okay. And I also replaced the fuel pump. The fuel pump had been leaking on it, and it's spilling fuel all over the ground, so that was quite an adventure, but it's back together again. Starts great, runs great, everything's fine there. And then on the best one here, two things I did to this guy yesterday. I put in a spark plug in it. It had some old janky spark plug in it. And then I also adjusted the voltage regulator. I did a video about how to take these apart, but I didn't show you how to change the actual voltage. This is a new one I got off of eBay or Amazon, and it's probably from China. But it looks like it's built okay inside, but it's set for 16 volts instead of the 14 volt charging system that these guys need. So I went through and I bent the tangs down a little bit to change the voltage, so it's actually charging the battery at the right voltage instead of putting 16 volts out into the system. So it's running good, starts up good, runs good, doesn't really burn any oil, so I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, right now my big projects are getting this engine back together again. You know, I got a little bit of work to do. I honed these. I haven't wiped the mess out of it yet because I'm waiting to clean them all up after I lap in the valves as well, and I'll clean the whole cylinder head at the same time, or that jug at the same time, as opposed to just doing a little bit at a time. And I'm hoping I can be back in reassembly mode with this thing by the end of the week. So hopefully next weekend I'll get it mostly back together again once my rods come in. So I think I pretty much have everything else I need to put it back together again, except for that. So yeah, that's where we're at. Thanks for spending some time watching this. Cheers.